Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing of the game. Stakes are always high in the game. Careers are made and lost because of it, and they'll have to manage their emotions, guys.
Some games in college football just mean more. When you think about Ohio State and Michigan, you think about not just Big Ten implications, national title implications, Heisman Trophy implications. Late in the year, David, this is just must-watch TV.
Must-watch TV. Two of the winningest programs in college football history. This game, I tell you what, recent years has really brought back the tradition and been so much more competitive now that Michigan's also getting some wins.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wolverines offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Off play action. Coming after it. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Now on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in their red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's Keene. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third down, going up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now they'll try the right side. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Wolverines will keep this drive going. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He looks that one in nicely. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Finds a tight end down the gut. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. And what a throw to get it in there. And they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
14, Michigan 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Takes a handoff. It's Best. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll go to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. And they got him for the sack. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with... And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And there he is again. Another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise. When you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson, Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
One thing I love about this linebacker guy guys. He's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense. So he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with the turnover.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Oh, and he missed it. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
The give on the inside. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. To the air on first down. Got it. And the defense will ride him out of bounds at the 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Trying to find his man on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these 2 programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete to the left.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Bryant. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Harris. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got a man, it's Best. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was weak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
He's looking to throw it. Makes a connection. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Used the play fake, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to throw. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. And listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they'll know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They'll run it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Using the quick game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. On the run, it's Keene. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second down, he's looking downfield. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. Unloads quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Second down coming up. Quickly complete. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down because from here it will be a 58-yarder. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver shows motion. He's back to throw on second down. Gets it out quickly. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect
Touchdown, Ohio State! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Ohio State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play. The officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Trying to get to it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Bryant. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Pressure coming. Under heat, he gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The give. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
First down for this offense. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Wolverines get enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's best. They get him down after he makes the catch. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. He's got his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Going up top on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second of it.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They'll leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. Never in doubt. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. and he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. I know he thinks he can house every return, and sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Comes out throwing on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. On second down, looking again to throw. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter, it's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.